to another episode of Chats with Jen. I've got a special guest today, but before I introduce him, don't forget, whatever social media platform you're following along, don't forget to like us, follow us, subscribe below, because we want to get to know you and enjoy the journey with you. So this week I have a really special guest. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Jeanette. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming. So Nathan and I have been mates for a very long time. We won't go into that. But I have been wanting to develop Chats with Jen a little bit. So Nathan is going to be having his own little segment.
So exciting.
So exciting. So we want you to travel tips with Nathan. So if anyone's got some interesting names or fun ideas for a name, you can comment below.
That's right.
And we will trudge through them, and we might even give a prize for the best suggestion. But Nathan, the reason I asked you on here is because you love to travel.
I do. I do love to travel.
You do love to travel. I don't know why, but you do like to travel, and you have travelled extensively. So just as a little bit of an introduction, we want this to be a real practical space, but just to introduce it, what draws you to travelling? Why do you like it so much?
I enjoy the freedom and the total culture change between each country that you go to. No matter where you go, even on a domestic front, the location and the people are very different here in Sydney to where they would be in Adelaide, in Bunbury, down in WA, right through to Brisbane. So totally different. And you would recognise that as well with your frequent travel to Brisbane.
I know, I would recognise that. Steve-O's from Brisbane. In case you can't tell, he's a Queenslander. I just had some inspiration. We should get your dad on this show.
Yes, that would be wild.
His dad runs the Variety Bash with the fun cars that travel through Australia, and he's would have some very interesting travel stories.
Absolutely, definitely.
So, just as a little intro, you've travelled extensively, but when you travel, because we want some practical tips, maybe just to start with, do you have any practical tips for us today? Wonderful.
So, I came prepared. Yes. So, in all of my travels, no matter if they're short haul or long haul, which is your overseas destinations or anything like that, there's a couple of things that I use all the time to help satisfy my stays wherever I go. Okay. So, this is a Hydrolyte. So you'll always find me in the lounge before going on the aircraft, downing one of these to help with hydration along the flight. Because we all know that at 38,000 feet you get dehydrated quite a bit. So always have one of these before I get on the aircraft, as well as have one whilst on the aircraft. Leaves me refreshed by the time I get to my destination. So Hydrolyte.
I usually use those when I've been vomiting.
That's also a very good thing as well. So
but
Hydrolyte.
Before and after, that's very good.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a Hydrolyte.
And where do you purchase Hydrolyte?
All of the products showcased today, you can buy anywhere at any of the supermarkets around town.
Oh, so Woolies or Coles.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, a good vitamin. So daily vitamin that I always take, regardless of whether or not I'm going anywhere. But a good vitamin definitely in the and helps you while you're traveling as well to stay on top of everything. And we all know that when we travel in such a confined space at 38,000 feet for a couple of hours or, 14 hours if you're going over to Europe, is the final one, vitamin C. So it's very important. Again, this segment is more about the vitamins and getting yourself pre and post ready for your trip away. Yes,
practical. So those are Hydrolyte.
Good daily
vitamin.
Yes.
And vitamin C.
That's right.
Yeah, and I think the best thing, I just learned something then. I never thought of doing the Hydrolyte before and after.
That's right.
Because I can't really sleep on planes. But when even when I've been watching a movie, I just find like my mouth gets really dry and
Important to stay hydrated.
It is very important. So if you have any questions about travel, or if there's anything that you want to know or have come across anything that you'd like some tips for, why don't you comment below and we can pass them on to Nathan and he can prepare for his next segment.
I'll report back.
You'll report back. Well, thanks for coming along.
Thanks, Jeanette.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
2019 is going to change our narrative by loving again. Looking heavenward for his divine inspiration, I see heaven is at the helm, beckoning us to uncover and explore a new way of loving that can be divided multiple ways to be a game changer in people's lives, and in turn having a rippled effect into the lives of those around us. As we embark on this journey of love again, may you tangibly feel heaven around you constantly, and its wind at your back every step of the way. And may the gentle whisper of his kind voice speak these stunning words afresh and anew into your sweet soul. Love each other the same way I have loved you. Be reminded, beautiful sweetheart, that you are passionately pursued, incredibly loved and abundantly believed in. The way of love. Love never gives up. Love cares more for others than for self. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strive, doesn't have a swelled head, doesn't force itself on others, isn't always me first, doesn't fly off the handle, doesn't keep score of the sins of others, doesn't revel when others grovel, takes pleasure in the flowering of truth, puts up with anything, trusts God always looks for the best, never looks back, but keeps going to the end.